Hello and welcome back to the channel. Chess.com recently released 5 new chess bots that are all weaker than Martin. Today I'm trying to defeat all 5 bots in under 5 minutes. Let's get started with game number 1. Alright, I'm starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, our first opponent is Zach, rated 100, which I do believe is the absolute lowest rating possible on chess.com, and I'm wondering how they made these bots worse than Martin, because I feel like Martin's key defining feature is that he never misses checkmate in one move. Now, it's possible they programmed some other unique intricacies into these bots. For instance, maybe they never fall for Scholar's Mate. Although somebody who's rated 100 who's never played chess before, I mean, I'm not totally sure they would even be familiar with Scholar's Mate. But okay, we'll drop the bishop back. This will also be the first time that I don't edit a video at all. This video is completely unedited, so if there are like blank spaces of silence, that's because that's just how I normally talk. But since this is a speedrun species of episode, I'm not going to edit anything out so that the timer is continuous. Now, this is a very strong 100 elo player, I feel. Okay, never mind. Here comes the king. We're going to try and break open the center. I do need to be defeating these bots in under a minute each, so I'm already at almost a minute. I'm really not cutting myself a lot of slack here. Okay, we'll take this bishop. So far, so good. I'm just trying to get as close to the king as possible. That's check. We'll try and trap the king and then drop checkmate in one move. For instance, knight d4, knight c6 would checkmate the king. I'm very curious right here. Will the bot stop checkmate in one move? It does! Oh my goodness! Wait, is it going to play like Martin in the sense that it never falls for mate in one? Oh wait, we can take this, but now king c8 is a possibility. So we need to come in with the bishop, and it does recapture queens. Okay, wait, this is the strongest 100 elo bot I've ever faced in my life. Is this some kind of crazy troll? Okay, there goes the pawn. We'll go ahead and take back. But this whole, defeating them in 1 minute sort of situation each is going to be very, very difficult. Okay, let's go. Oh, I should have taken. Why didn't I take that? Okay, now we're in check. We'll move the king out of the way. We're already at almost 2 minutes. I have to fly through these bots. Okay, take with the queen. I still think it's possible, weirdly enough. We take. I'm in check. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's no way to stop this mate, though. It's unstoppable mate. Okay, with that, we do defeat the Zach bot, who is rated 100. New bot, next one. Keep it pushing. She's rated 100 elo. I wonder if they're all programmed to stop Scholar's Mate. Because 100 elo, again, if that is the minimum rating on chess.com, then they should not, I think, know about Scholar's Mate. Okay, I can take the knight. I mean, they stopped Scholar's Mate in the sense that I couldn't play Queen h5, so I guess there's some credit to be given there. They've made it complicated at least. Okay, d5. I feel like they're programmed to stop Scholar's Mate. This is very suspicious to me. All of these moves get directly in the way. Even h5 was occupying that square so my queen couldn't land there. Okay, Scholar's Mate is on the board. Will they see it? Yes, okay, pawn to f6 is, not ideal, but it stops the mate. Now we have mate in 2. Will they see mate in 2? They do? Are you kidding me? Wait, there's no way I'm gonna win this in 5 minutes. Okay, wait, let's try. I'm gonna set this up again, because this is the only way that I can win a game quickly. Okay, they stop it again, because now there's king d8. Maybe I need a new strategy, but I don't know if I can win this in under 5 minutes, even if I do a different strategy. Unless I just come out sort of guns slinging. And maybe I'll have to do a second round where I come out and just immediately play the most concrete chess of my life, right? Instead of trying to cheese the opening, maybe I just come out immediately with super sound principles, take all of their pieces, and then eventually checkmate. Okay, the king is under attack, but we have queen to e7, which is still on the board, but now there's king b6. We'll follow up with this, and then like queen b7. I mean, it's like but it sees the move and plays b5. Okay, there's no way I'm defeating all of them in under 5 minutes if I try to cheese it. That much is extremely clear to me. Okay, there goes the queen, so we're gonna win this game. But I might have to restart this challenge, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take on b5. And let's double up the rooks, rook b7, I suppose. If it plays rook to a7, I'm going to flip a switch. Okay, rook to b7, and now we do have checkmate on the board. Okay, with that, we defeat the second bot, but we're already at almost 4 minutes, so unless I defeat all of these bots in about 15 seconds each, this isn't looking super likely. So let's give this an honest attempt. e5 doesn't stop Scholar's Mate, but queen g5 doesn't either. Now there's check and then mate on f8. Oh, check? Okay. Oh, but there's king d7. I still think these bots are somehow programmed to evade mates, right? Let's go bishop f7, queen e8 would be mate. So queen e7 or knight f6 or queen d8. Okay, it's not going to happen because we're at 422. So how on earth, I can play check and win the queen, but that doesn't equal checkmate. I still have to physically take all of their pieces. Pepe is putting up a really good fight here. King is, oh, I thought king was going to slide back, but we grabbed the rook instead. Like I said, we're up a lot of material, but mate is nowhere near sight, right? I have to get at least a couple of other pieces out first. So let's bring out the knight. There's queen to e6, h4, h5. Again, winning, but we're at 450. I don't think that we're delivering mate anytime soon to the last two bots in 5 picoseconds each. King is going to slide over. We have g5 mate on the board. It sees the mate. I mean, like, what other move did it have there to evade that checkmate? Okay, I'm actually going to resign this game because I feel like that is a good representation of me failing this challenge. I'm going to try this one more time. I'll pause the timer. I'm going to try this one more time, and this time I'm going to play super concrete chess. Instead of trying to scholars mate every single time, I'm going to extremely aggressively throw my pieces at the bot, assume that I guess it would give away some amount of material, because Martin, for instance, gives away material. I mean, even this bot gave away material when it played like, I think it was knight d7 and I took the rook, but I have to be super concrete about the way I go about it. If I cheese it, even at 100 elo, apparently they're going to see my checkmate. So let's try this one more time. Okay, we are locked and loaded, starting the timer in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more nonverbal this time because I do have to actually focus on winning material. Okay, I'm still gonna develop my pieces. You know, if Scholar's Mate appears on the board, I'm not gonna turn it down necessarily. Let's go knight f3, maybe knight e5, knight g5, something of that nature. Okay, c3 to boot the bishop so that this isn't pinned anymore. I can play d3 next, I'll take the bishop. I will be taking free pieces as well. I feel like my biggest op here is how slow the bot plays, because I wish it would just like instantly dish out a move. We're already at almost 30 seconds. I am completely winning, but I need to actually like follow through on this. I'm going to take all of its pieces. Maybe knight g5, queen h5 is the move here. Okay, I'll take. Thank you very much. And now I think we have enough material that we can start actively hunting mate. Queen to h5. This looks really good. Rook comes up, I can take. So far, so good. King shuffles over, knight g8, knight h7. I mean, it's not mate, but it's winning. We'll take, and then bishop g5. This looks pretty good. Okay, of course it stops bishop g5. Are you kidding me? Castle the king. Wow, we're already at a minute. This is going to be very difficult to pull off. I might genuinely have to do this challenge completely in silence to even, like, stand a chance. Okay, check. But where's the mate? Bada bing. Okay, that's number one. Next one. Keep it moving. June. Perfect. E4. I'm also giving myself the white pieces for every single one of these games. F6. You'll love to see it. Let's go. You know what? Let's just play super aggressive. Let's go F4 next. I should be pre-moving half of these moves as well. F4, knight F3, E5, and we're just going super hyper aggressive. I might even castle just to bring the rook into the game. Okay, low-key, A4 is kind of annoying, but I have bishop D5, so it's not that deep. E5 to follow. So far, so good. I take. Mate in 1. Knight D5 stops the mate in 1. Okay, we'll take. And maybe like knight E5. Mate in 1 is on the board again. But it's going to stop it. I don't care about this knight. I'm more than happy to take back and open up the rook. But I was suspicious that the bot might not even take the knight. Okay, queen shuffles over. We have check. I kind of don't even want that king to escape, though, because then it just draws out the game so much longer. Okay, I can take with check. Check. And then what to do? What to do? Knight d7? I'm not seeing tricks here, though. Rook over? I just don't have a lot of time. Yeah, 235. I don't think this is going to happen. C4, we just try and open up the king side. I'll take. Bishop d2, and then I have rook c1. It's that I don't even care about like this free rook, for instance. All I care about is getting as close to the king as possible until it's checkmate. Okay, check. King slides up. What do I don't know, sack the bishop, try and get in there. Check. Check again. We've got the king on the ropes. A4 to open up the rook's file. Because again, it doesn't matter how much material I give away. I just have to give checkmate. Check. Oh my goodness, how am I already at 315? This is crazy. If I don't manage to do this challenge, I would love to see one of you guys pull it off. It would make me feel 10 times better that somebody got it at least. Check wins the queen. Like, it doesn't even matter that we win the queen though, right? I guess, thanks. If I lose to one of these bots by like back rank or something, that would be hilarious. Okay, check. We're almost at checkmate, but we're also almost at 4 minutes. What to do? Check? Question mark? It's not super convincing, but might be enough. Sure, check. It's taking me way too long. 4 minutes already. This isn't gonna work. Okay, check. And take, I suppose. And then there's, I think, too many different mates for the bot to stop me. Or is there? Check. Watch it play rook c1. Because I have check now. Okay, beautiful. Check. All it took was me. I had to. The thing is, I shouldn't be defeating these bots by taking all of these pieces. I'm going to stop the second attempt right there because we're at 4:15 and there's no universe where I defeat 3 more bots in 45 seconds. It's just not going to happen. But I can't keep doing this where I have to take all of its pieces to win. I have to find something way more concrete and like straightforward to play. Maybe I can play this sort of like crazy house where you play like e4, e5, e6 and sort of dare the bot to not take. Or maybe like double pin and then e5, e6, something crazy, like super aggressive. Because the thing is, if I play super aggressive, it's easier for the bot to stop me in 1 or 2 moves and then make like some really annoying escape. But if I spend too long setting it up, then I might as well just play normal chess, and that might just take too long. Okay, let's give it a third and final honest attempt. If I don't get this, please, somebody out there, do it, screen record it. I would love to see this. It would bring me so much internal satisfaction. Because I honestly just wanted to make this video because I couldn't believe that there were bots that were weaker than Martin, but now I'm just frustrated by my own challenge. Okay, let's try this again. New bot, we'll start with our friend Zach. I haven't even gotten through all the bots. Who are the other ones? Robin rated 150, and then Elsa also rated 150. They're all rated at least 100 points less than Martin. And here I am struggling. Okay, 3, 2, 1, send it. Okay, e4. We're playing super hyper aggressive. Bishop c4. I'm going to try and be super precise as well. There's e6. I mean, already nuclear bunker setup, which we know from like the Dragon series is like super solid and makes it very prickly to try and attack that species of position. Okay, we'll castle the king. Maybe like f5 next. We'll take. I'm really happy to see that the center file is opening up. There goes the queen. Beautiful. Okay, can I get the bot to play instantly? Maybe I should change the settings so the bot has to respond instantly. Perfect. King is in the middle of the board and the center of the board is opening up. I have I'm in check, rather, but I have check coming up in just a moment. Check, wonderful. I don't want this king to be able to hide, so f5, I'm going to play check, use the queen to cut off this diagonal. Beautiful, the queen isn't going anywhere, that's check. Rook to e8. Rook to e7 doesn't work, but I can take with my queen. Okay, and it's forced mate now, beautiful. Oh, that's... Okay, it's forced mate like this. Okay, with that, we win game number 1. Move on, move on, move on. June, game number 2. That was 1 minute exactly, we're on track. We're actually on track, come on. Bishop c4. Super solid, super aggressive. Let's go f4 to look for e5. I like this sort of knight f3 castle setup. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Because that way I get a rook involved in the game as well in case the center starts opening up, which frankly should be my objective anyways. Okay, knight, let me protect the bishop first, but knight e5 I really like because there's the possibility of the rook opening up if they take with this knight, or I suppose with either knight I can recapture with the f-pawn, beautiful. f7 is mate. It does stop the mate. Okay, it's possible that all of these bots are programmed like Martin, mate again, and are gonna always stop checkmate. Okay, check, but maybe not checkmate in multiple moves. Maybe just checkmates in one. Let's go queen to f3, so we have bishop g6 check, queen f7 is forced mate. Okay, it puts me in check, but I do move out of the way. Check, come on. And then queen f7 is mate no matter where it moves. Are you kidding me? Why are you so good? Bishop g5. Okay, if I take, then it's mate. Yeah, that's a queen sack, though. Okay, so now it should be forced mate, but we're over 2 minutes, which is not ideal. Come on. Come on, June. Just pick a move and play it. That works. Check. Queen to f7 is now mate. Okay. Oh, not quite. Okay, queen to h7 is now mate. Okay, moving on. New bot. Pepe, this is our closest attempt thus far. Let's go e4. We're at 2 minutes 30. It's possible still. Bishop c4. And I'm actually going to play f4 right away. Okay, well, looks like I'm not. Let's go knight to f3 and boot the queen. Wonderful. Castle the king, d4, look for e5. Come on. We've got this in the tank. I genuinely believe I can do this. Take. I'm happy with this so far. Take. Opening up the center of the board, e6 is probably going to follow soon. Never mind, won't need it. Queen to f3 is up next. Maybe just queen to h5 is more simple, actually. Let's go bishop back. Oh, I could have taken on f7. I'm playing so fast that I'm just missing silly things. Okay, h5 obviously no longer possible, so we'll opt for f3. Takes, rook d1 sets up knight to e6 checkmate. Okay, is it going to find a way to stop this? Of course, but that might have been like the only move that stops that mating pattern. A3, we'll try and get rid of this bishop. Okay, We need to hunt down this king so freaking fast. Take on a6. Check? Is that good? Queen d7? I kind of like this. I know the rook is hanging, but it's all kind of the same. c4. Queen b5 is mate. We'll take with the bishop. Check. And then bishop e6 is mate. Okay, wonderful. That's 3 bots down and we're still within the time frame. Okay, Robin is up next. We're at 343. It's possible. It's so possible. Come on. Bishop c4. Keep it moving. Maybe knight f3, I think. Okay, I can take. Pre-moved queen g1. That was not my best work. Let's go knight f3 and castle. Okay, pre-move. Not quite. Queen is coming out super aggressively. We're at 4 minutes. Bishop d2. Let's get rid of this queen. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. Robin here working with us. Bishop g5. I'm not so en passant is forced, but of course, I'm not totally clear on where the mate is though. Oh, nice. I like that. Again, opening up the center of the board is enormous for us. Every time we open up the center and the king is just hanging out there, we're in a good spot. Queen d5. Let's double up on, I suppose, both files. I guess we have nothing to lose by doing that. Knight to e5 is next. Wonderful. Pressure on d7. We're at 434. Come on. Come on. Takes. There has to be like a forced mate here. And then we have one more bot left to go. Check. This has to be forced mate somehow. You're kidding me. There's no way there's not a forced mate. Knight d7 again is so slow. Okay, check. Come on. Check. We're not in time though. Are you kidding me? Why would you play that? Check. We're just not in time. 458. And with that, that is 5 minutes. We got so close. We got very, very close, but we were off by an entire bot. Okay, just to say that we won, I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer right there. But let's go ahead and play all of the rest of the bots. I'm also curious if I can force the bots to play faster, because that would save me a tremendous amount of time. Okay, this is actually me from the future. Boom, hello, jump scare. In the original recording, I did go on to play the final bot and what have you, but I had the revelation that I can actually force the bots to play bullet against me, which means that as long as I take less than 30 seconds from my half of the game, and assuming the bot does the same, you know, in the spirit of trying to play fast, I should actually have a chance to beat all of them in under 5 minutes. So I've gone ahead and got my timer out again. Let's go ahead and start this in, again, I'm gonna go a little bit mute because I'm gonna try my best to actually win all these games as fast as feasibly possible. And it will also be a continuous recording, so I apologize if I go quiet for every so often, but let's go ahead and get started with 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Same old strategy. I'm just going to play super duper aggressive, get all of my pieces out as quickly as possible, and either the bot is going to flag or I'm going to get checkmate. No in-betweensies. F7 is already under attack. We'll go ahead and take with check. Move the king out of the way so we have c3, d4. It's a little bit slower than I'd like, but you know what? We're opening up the center of the board, and that is ultimately the most important thing that I need to do. Okay, I can go ahead and take, and if I just have to get rid of all of its pieces, I'll do that too, as long as I get checkmate at the end of the equation. Okay, queen g4 is check. Bring the rook over, maybe, for rook d7. That is check. Knight takes, we take back. This is honestly not even that much faster, but okay. I'm doing my best. That's a free queen, thank you. Knight, so we're in check. Check. Are you kidding me? Is there no checkmate here? I can take. Check. Bishop d5. And there is mate in one here. Nice. Okay, next bot. As quickly as possible, move on to June. Let's begin e4. I feel like I can actually do this. f4, get the pieces out as fast as possible. I think if I just throw a whole bunch of pieces in its face, it won't have a choice but to crumble under the pressure. e5 to follow. Take, sure. Take again, sure. I don't care too much about losing material as long as I get into the king's position. Take again, sure. Knight to e5 to follow, maybe. Nice. Take on f8. We drop that piece, but that's not super important. Rook to f6. Okay, sack, I like to see it. We'll take the knight. And now it has so little material that it should be pretty easy for me to force a checkmate into existence. Again, we've learned that I can't force checkmate in ones to just appear on the board. But what I can do is put so much pressure on it that it just loses all of its material. And now that we have the time constraint, it actually becomes possible for me to maybe win this. Okay, we're under 2 minutes and 2 bots deep. Give me that queen. Or don't! Oh, no way, queen trade. Wow, it actually knows some tricks. Wow, this bot is rated 150. You're telling me that you know that with 50 points of elo. You know what? Shout out. I gotta respect it. Bishop back. This is gonna be a lot slower now, though, which is a pretty big loss. Okay, we'll get all our pieces out as fast as possible. Eyes out for any free material. That's like all of our pieces developed now, which is, oh, that's free. Nice. Rook, okay, rook over, but that's still free. Check. Oh, it's much slower than it needed to be, I'm going to be honest. Rook up. Check. Take. King is stuck in the middle of the board. Rook to e1 is now a threat, and that is mate. Okay, onto the. I'm not even gonna look at the timer. I don't even want to know what it's at. I just want to play super aggressive and maybe not get a forced queen trade on the board again. Let's attack that center pawn. Thank you very much. But the thing is, I'm not even gonna follow through on that. I mean, I'm gonna sneakily attack the knight on h6, which it does allow me to take. But as you can see, it's very apt at like very quickly stopping any potential. I just pre-moved bishop to f8. That is a crazy thing to see on the board. E5, but it is very apt at stopping, single move threats. So those are basically, gone from my repertoire immediately. Check, bring the queen out. This is really good. Check, d5. We got to get to the 7th rank, so we got to get rid of that knight. That's check. This is almost already forced mate. Like I don't see how you stop this knight. Queen g7 is in fact checkmate. Okay, new bot, last bot actually. Play. What are we at? We're at 330. Oh, we're actually gonna crush this. We're actually gonna destroy this. Okay, knight comes out to play. Kingside castle. I'm sorry that I'm not really explaining my thought process here. I'm more so just throwing pieces around, but we're close enough now that I just want to win. I just want to win. I'm too competitive for this. I just want to get that victory on the board. Let's make our position a little more concrete. Maybe h4 looking to win the queen. Cheese it. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate the free queen. And now bring more pieces out. No more funny checkmate in one ideas. Just get all of my pieces out. Win the game fair and square. Queen comes up. Totally nice. Free material. We'll take here. Take. Just simplifying the position so it just has absolutely no pieces to defend itself with. Check. Bring the king back to the center of the board. We're playing our game right here in the middle of town square. Let's go queen d7 as mate now. Or let's not. Queen goes back. We have more than enough time though. I can like slow down. We have more than enough time to win this. Take. Oh, can we do it with our favorite type of checkmate? But of course we can. Queen to d7, and with 30 seconds to spare, rook to e8 is in fact checkmate. With that, we do defeat all of the new bots that are apparently weaker than Martin in under 5 minutes. You guys should definitely try this challenge out for yourself. I'll put the link to play the bots in the description down below. This is not a sponsored video, but I do think it's fun when we can all participate in the challenge. So you guys let me know if you were successful at the same attempt. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.